Well, good afternoon, YouTube. This is Ras here. So, today we're going to be checking out a new truck. It is the International 9900i, which is a very iconic truck. It's a very popular one, I know. Which I'm the devs at SES have actually dropped on us. So, before we get into this, I'd like to thank everybody for the all the new subscribers. I've hit 250 subscribers today, so thank you so much, everybody, for the constant support and for enjoying my content. I do appreciate it. All right, so it is. So there she is, the International 9900i. So as far as cabins go, it has a day cab, a 51 sleeper, and a 72-inch sleeper. With, surprisingly enough, it only has a 6x4 chassis. I don't know if... Does that change? No, it doesn't. Alright. So, yeah, it's only got a 6x4 chassis, which is actually quite interesting because... this is really the first truck on this game that actually only has 6x4 because, as you know, 6x4 is probably one of the preferred chassis to have when you do like heavy cargos and stuff. You can do normal cargos, but you can do it as low as 4x2. It just depends on the cargo, So, also has all Cummins engines, all the way from 450 to 600 horsepower. Depends on what you're doing. And I'd like to prefer the 500 horsepower Cummins diesel. That's, I don't know. To me, that's just right for me. I'm like, it's a little overkill for normal hauls, but I don't necessarily mind that. I'm not gonna be switching out engines and shit like that. It's like, who cares? So it's got as far as transmissions go, it's got 10, 13, and an 18 speed. Also have ones with retarders as well, so that's pretty cool. So this is the interior. As you can see, this is very old school. Well, I wouldn't say super old school, but this kind of reminds me of trucks you'd see in the 1990s usually. These types, because they really don't make these analog. Well, the way these look in quite some time, so it's kind of a blast from the past, So this is light wood. Okay, so I guess this front paneling does not change. That's weird. So when you do this, you only change the seats. Yeah, I was trying that out earlier, and I was thinking, what the hell is going on with that? Well, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, it's got wood paneling, which, to be honest with you, I'm not really crazy about wood paneling, but okay, that's fine. I personally like the dark. These are like leather seats, nice. As you can see, this is this old school, pretty old school because it has no user interface on it. So it's one of those kind of trucks. Back in the day, we just have a radio and gauges and a. Let's see the shifter anyway. It's probably yeah, this one's not automatic, so I don't know why they don't have the. I don't know why they don't show the most of these have manual gearboxes. Interesting. Alright, so come on. Okay, so we got that's gray, which that's boring. So we have flames, one way, pinstripe, splash and dab. Flying colors, very American out there. Groovy camo. Deco vibes. Eagle brung him. Dusty Trail, which is pretty cool. And Manhattan Skyline, if you're from New York, or if you're just really like New York, that's a good look for you. So the cabin accessories and stuff like that, which I don't necessarily go into really much. But you can change out the steering wheel though. So there's one with wood paneling and there's one with black. I really like the black one. I'm not really into the wood paneling myself, but you know, it's an old school truck. What do you expect? So, all right. So let's take this sucker for a drive. Of course, there's my beautiful Lone Star, by the way. I think before I do that though, I'm gonna check and see if I have any room for. I might buy one of these. Oh yeah, I do in Spokane. All right, that's cool. We'll probably do something about that later on. I'm not really sure, but for now, let's do a quick job. So I don't own one of these yet. So we're just gonna try to stay. Right now we're in Bakersfield. So let's see. Just international only. No, I don't want LT. Here we go. This is a 13 speed. Dear God, it's like 1,000 miles. I don't necessarily want to go that far. I want to stay in California right now. There we go. Well, I guess I guess we're going to that. I guess we're doing this one. All right. It's only 500. Okay. All right, we'll do that. Yes. Does this have any instrumentation at all? .44. I guess that's a trip computer. Huh. Ooh. Not the interior lights up like that. That's cool. Ooh, nice. Okay. Now I have no idea. Let's see this. Does it say how? Well, that's what kind of really sucks about it is you don't really know how far it goes. Alright, taking fuel. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, I guess we'll just have to figure that out once we. So this is a 13 speed, I think. Alright. Actually, this thing's actually very quiet. Okay. Oh, nice. Alright. So this has the chrome sun visor on it, which, to be honest with y'all, I really don't like because it kind of obscures my view. So. Let me open it up here. this one. Oh, that's my bad. Just trying to get the key bar off my leg there. All right. Oh yeah. Tell you that this thing turns kind of it's a little bit on the stiff side, but that's okay with me. I like where the steering wheel is. It seems properly centered. So, that's pretty good. I like that. So yeah, we're getting a lot more screenshots of Montana and stuff like that. So, yeah. Yep, you know, as I said before, I mean, I'm pretty excited to check Montana out when it comes out, but I'm more, I don't know, I guess I'm more anxious to see Texas, so, but whichever one comes out first, I mean, I will play all of them, of course, on stream, so, but, yeah, I think we're going to have to buy one of these. I'm really liking this truck. Oh, she's very, oh, man. That's one of the sucky parts of having a controller is it makes you look like you're drinking. Okay, slow the hell down. This is Cadillac things in front. Alright. There we go. Don't necessarily want to fuck around with that. You know, this is not really my track. Like I really cared to begin with, but of course I'm a big fan of old school tracks. Like in my past couple playthroughs of this game, I've actually did mess around in an old Peterbilt and stuff like that, but didn't really have any older internationals to deal with, you know, except for this one, because this is a very popular track. I believe it was in the 80s and 90s, so I don't know if they still make this track anymore. I don't think they do. Oh, okay. What's so frustrating about this right now is that, look, all these cars are going exactly the same speed as me. Yeah, that's frustrating. So, yeah, they're a very nice truck, by the way. Yeah, I say my least favorite one is probably the Volvo V&L. Because I know when that first one when it first came out, I mean, I did not necessarily like the steering wheel. It seemed way too extensive to me, but you know, that's weird because like in ETS2, Volvo is one of my favorite ones to drive. It's better suited for, you know, European, you know, it's a foreign model, but yeah. But here in the States, I don't necessarily to agree with the way that they. I guess I'm sure the handling's much improved since then, but it's not necessarily my favorite truck to drive. But as far as a favorite goes, I really don't know. I mean, International is a. I mean, I love driving Internationals. I don't know. It's a toss up. There's like a lot of these new ones that came out. I know they had the International LT. Now they have this one 9900i. So the Mag Anthem is quite a delight to drive. I like Mags. Peterbilts, I mainly like the older ones. Okay, a second. Let me put Eric around this thing. Don't really want to. It's so irritating when you're on the freeway and stuff like this happens. Slow truck is trying to get around an even slower truck. It's backing traffic up because both are on cruise control and they don't want to increase or decrease their speed. So you have to wait for somebody to move or so. Yeah, this sucker's pretty smooth. Very classic. This thing really so reminds me of the 90s. Because I grew up in that era, so yeah, anything that reminds me of the 90s, I just love that stuff. I know that's considered retro now because today's generation just don't understand the stuff that we had to deal with in the 90s. But so we had no internet or PCs powerful enough to play games like this. We had something called Nintendo. So now it's a Nintendo Switch, but, which I do have one of those, by the way. I might eventually hook that one sucker up and live stream some stuff. But some of the audience for Nintendo games are that they can be a bit rowdy. So I started having problems with that with Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, which I do have a playthrough of it, by the way. I did that like 10, 11 years ago, something like that. And a lot of people complain that I just do not 100% it, which I clearly had to say I'm not 100% this game. That's just not the way that I enjoy playing the game, So if you don't like that, you can just play it for yourself and don't watch, But I don't know what is wrong with people. People are just so nitpicky and entitled. But hey, who the hell am I to say anything about that? We all have our own, moments of entitlement. But it's like, if you are watching someone play a game, which you don't like the way that someone's playing it, well, you can just get the game and play it the way that you want to, Don't try to force them to do it your way, It doesn't seem right to me. But, luckily the community here for ATS, for ES2 is, actually quite friendly, so not, which is great, sucker is smooth. I can see why it's real popular. I'm so glad that they actually decided to add it. I don't know of any other trucks I really know of they should put in the game. I'm sure they got some more trucks and stuff like that later on. Maybe I don't know, it'd be kind of cool if they actually made some old school tracks too. well, besides this one, it's like way older trucks that actually can implement to the games. Maybe one of those Tesla trucks that's electric. But that actually something will be kind of neat to see. Because now they're working on those self-driving trucks and all that, so I think that should be kind of cool to see. But I really don't know, though, to be honest with you. I mean, self-driving trucks, especially here in the state of Texas, that's a few decades off. I'm going to tell you that. I'll probably be really old and dead before they implement those. So for now, we still have truckers, and we have a national shortage of them too. So because our economy was so heavily crippled by the COVID-19 pandemic, so yeah, that kind of that sucks. So there's a lot of demand and not enough supply. Well, there's enough supply, but just getting it moved is the problem. And of course, with new vehicles, we have chip shortages, and of course that conflict in Ukraine and Russia and all that stuff. Which last time I checked that, I mean, I really don't check it much because that war is just horrible and depressing. But I think they're at sort of a stalemate or something. I think, but I'm not going to get into that though. I don't want to get into all that negative bullshit. I'm trying to enjoy a game. I really would like to for them to kind of instill like a smart cruise control or something like that, because a lot of new cars have that, where it's radar controlled. So that'd be a really cool feature if they actually implemented that. So you really don't actually have to put on the brakes or disengage it just to get around somebody, or that'd be kind of cool. So unfortunately, I'm only really going to be doing this one trip today. I just have enough time just to at least show off this new truck and possibly buy it. We'll probably continue using that. Wait till the next DLCs come out. So also kind of tired of ETS2 right now. So kind of want to do some American trucks and stuff. So it will eventually happen. I don't know, maybe during one of my weeks of vacation from work, I might start knocking the ETS2 out, but we'll just see. Yeah, I like to stay in this lane. I don't really trust these trucks, because sometimes the truck AIs, for some reason, I don't know if it's with their programming or whatever, the right lane opens up like that. They just go right lane, they immediately go back to the left and switch back from left to right. Like they're confused about which lane they want to be in. It's like, can you make a decision or something? But truck lane. Oh. That's nice. Slow vehicles. Speaking of Tesla, there's one that silver one that just passed there on the right-hand lane. Yeah, so we're going up a mountain. That's why they have those slow vehicle lanes, because, it's trucks slow way the hell down when the grade gets too steep. We seem to be doing okay. just kind of driving along. Been a pretty straightforward trip today, so I know spring is in full gear and it's starting to get getting towards summer, which I know I'll have a first week of vacation come up in next month in May, so yeah, that'd be great. So probably not going to go anywhere because I'm a little tight on money because I've had to move and stuff. So, but yeah. But I think I might be just at home, just chilling out. I might go a few places around here, but I do a lot of live streaming and stuff, trying to get caught up in some other games that I kind of want to try. But I'm just kind of all over the place as far as streams. I have no schedule or anything because my busy work schedule, but. Just something relaxing about driving down the road, especially for me, seeing all this beautiful scenery and stuff. Yeah, it's quite nice. Wanted to see how they redid parts of California and all that, so constantly keeping stuff fresh in this game, which I do appreciate. So I know when this game first came out, they only had California and Nevada, I think. Yeah, Nevada. So I know what the problem was the scale ratio for yeah, that was actually way too small. So they actually had to change it to the same one that it was on ETS2, but I really don't remember the actual aspect ratio there right now. But yeah, they definitely had to change that one. Let's see. So we're getting off at Northern Boulevard here. So almost down to about half a tank. Which, it's not bad. Jeez. This thing's got some get up. Which is very nice. So I have no idea why they just go through this town and just get back on the freeway like that. Okay. Oh, well, okay, well, that's fine with me. It's not bad. Peaceful drive. down the highway. Alright. That's a nice little shortcut. got about less than 50 miles to go on this trip, so it's been pretty straightforward, except for that little detour we had to go through town here. So pretty nice and smooth today. So I plan to do some more convoys in the future, just maybe once things kind of, either my schedule changes or I just have more time. Just, yeah, you know, life just gets in the way a lot of times, but yeah, we'll just see what happens. Yeah, this car's gonna be great. Alright. Oh, it's a big crane. It's a big crane. Construction equipment of some sort. I don't know, I just love the trips. You just don't really have to go off cruise control much. You just enjoy the scenery. Supposedly there are like secret roads and stuff like that, but which I have yet to find any of those yet. Okay, so I think we're now back in Arizona. Alright, so we have made it. Let's go ahead. Alright, let's see how good the backing is on this thing. Well, hello. How are you? I'm doing fine, thanks. Kind of caught me at the end of the stream here, but I'm doing good. My allergies have sucked though today. A lot of pollen and stuff. Yeah, I appreciate that. All right. All right. Pretty small cargo there. All right. Okay, so that was fun. Like I said before, that was a very nice truck. We're gonna have to buy that one at some point, but oh, the turn signal? Oh, well, yeah, that really doesn't bother me that much. Yeah, otherwise it's a very nice truck, I have to say. It's to me, it just reminds me so much of the '90s. But I really appreciate you stopping by, though. That's nice of you. So yeah, but with that though, I mean that's probably going to be it for today. But so I thank you everybody so much for the all my new subscribers and stuff. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen next time. We might do convoy. We'll think of something. But that's it for now. So have a great rest of your day, folks. I'll see y'all later.